morning, everyone. Do you know in the 2 minutes we'll be sitting here, there are 4 tons of waste have been sent into Hong Kong landfill. That's a massive leakage of corporate wealth. I'm Tina. This is Benjamin, Jaden, and Vivian, representing Countrify, a B2B platform to deliver the high quality, near expiry food into corporate pantry directly. We are here today seeking for 1.5 million Hong Kong dollars in seed funding to bridge this gap. Transforming means allocating surplus into financial assets for whole Hong Kong corporate world. Let's see the reality. Hong Kong produces 3,000 tons of food waste every day, but our recycling facilities are kept at 600 tons. There is a 2,400 ton daily gap that's suffocating our city. And 33% of the food waste comes from commercial and industry sector. High quality and packaged food that suppliers are paying to destroy. At the same time, over 80,000 Hong Kong offices are overpaying for their pantry supplies while suffocating under ESG requirements. They have the budget, they have the regulatory pressure, but they just lack the right bridge.
So the question is, how do we turn this inefficiency into real value? So by Countrify, we would bridge the surplus of food supplies with corporate demand. And we could, by leveraging technology and the AI-driven models, we could reduce the cost by up to 40%. Also, ESG and sustainability are kind of important nowadays. So that by using our teams, our client could achieve both financial savings and social impact. In short, our value proposition is simple. We wanted to transform surplus food into a sustainable pantry solution. So let us introduce you to our new platform, Countrify.com. It's a smart pantry platform, and our core is the B2B surplus food ecosystem. So for our ecosystem, for the suppliers, surplus food would otherwise go to food waste. And for our clients, they would need the steady and normal supply, pantry supply. So our job is to bridge the supply and demand. Also, what really comes in, the real impact for business is at the dashboard. There will be real-life data about the carbon emissions they save, and also food savings they have saved. So other than our matching supply and demand, we also have another solution about the closed-loop circular supply chain. So our pricing model will be, dynamic pricing model will be determined through inventory levels and expiry dates. The closer the food is getting close to the expiry date, it'll be cost lower, which could encourage clients to buy it and increase turnover. But also, this will create a circular cycle, which surplus supplies will be redistributed, inventory will be optimized, and also cost and waste will be minimized. So we would create a sustainable and data-driven pantry solution. So our website is also innovative with AI. First, AI and demand forecasting. We would match corporate demand with surplus food supplies through with monitoring company size, seasonal trends, and also past orders. Second, dynamic pricing engine. So our dynamic pricing engine is based on the inventory level and also expiry dates, so that we would balance between customer affordability and also profit margins. Third, subscriptions. We will have a customized subscription and delivery plan so that our customers won't have to reorder manually. ESG input reports. So we would provide real-life data for our clients to track their ESG data and also track their statistics so that they could fulfill the government needs and also requirements. Altogether, we would create a scalable and cost-efficient business model.
Now let's move to our market analysis. We are entering B2B food pantry supply market. Now I will show why we choose this market and where our competitive advantages come from. Nowadays there are over 80,000 corporate offices in Hong Kong, and they have a high frequency and ongoing need for food pantry supply. Companies spend a lot of money on this, but their system is highly inefficient. While the pantry food market exceeds $40 billion, and the broader food service sector is over $130 billion. Let's talk about our target segment. Corporate offices are our main target. They have a large and steady B2B demand. And they are willing to pay for a better solution. At the same time, their solutions are mainly driven by cost saving and ESG compliance. At the same time, there are three key drivers accelerating the shift. First, ESG mandates are turning sustainability option into a requirement. Second, consumer pressure is pushing companies to enhance their ESG performance. And third, digital adoptions make it much easier to manage B2B supply. These key drivers are in fact reinforcing each other. Regulations push adoption, consumer pressure raise frequency, and digital adoptions reward various methods. So, we're not entering the niche, we're entering a large and steady B2B market. Now, we might ask, why hasn't anyone solved this? Please look at this chart. There are currently three existing options in this market, and you can see where the gaps are. Traditional suppliers like Q-Banks, they have a good supply structure, but their cost level is high, and they offer a little ESG value. So supermarket or e-com team might seem to be flexible, but they lack operational efficiency, flexibility. But they might seem to like operational efficiency and scalability. And lastly, delivery time. They're good for on-demand needs, but they have a full cost level, and they're not good for B2B. To summarize, almost every person cost, structure, and ESG value at the same time. Here is why we can outperform existing options, and where for existing options, our competitive advantages come from four areas. First, lower supply costs through circular sourcing. Second, high operational efficiency through AI optimization. Third, measurable ESG value for corporate clients. And fourth, a stronger B2B supply model compared to existing options. Competitor might have one or two of these advantages, but they can now offer full packages, lower cost, higher efficiency, and real ESG value. Now I will ask Tina to walk us through our business.
Our business model is a circular value loop designed for rapid scalability and winning outcome. Phase 1 is near zero cost acquisition. We partner with suppliers to intercept the surplus. Without paying the disposal fee, they offer their high value inventory at near zero cost. Our AI platform will ensure every item is 100% office ready. Phase 2 is green light pricing. We serve the corporate clients through annual subscription of 25,000 Hong Kong dollars. Why this specific number? Because in Hong Kong, additional 16 Hong Kong dollar per report, we provide verified Scope 3 emission data. This is 50% cheaper than the traditional consultants, offering a simple and data-driven path to Hong Kong Stock Exchange compliance.
So, how do we move from strategy to reality? This is our roadmap. We start at Q3 2026 with the minimum variable products, and then we hire employee, we build legal and administrative infrastructure, and we also connect to the clients. Then we launch at Q4. We will build a flagship client case to show how our solution work in real world. Then we help us build our credibility and expand faster. Moving to 2027, we target 10 signed clients. By 2028, it scaled to 80. Then we will utilize the feedback improve the loop to enhance our service quality and also maximize our operation. That can support our continuous growth.
So how do we achieve our growth and expansion? We need clients, right? So how do we attract our clients? Let me talk about our marketing strategy. So our marketing strategy is separated into two parts, online and offline. At the online part, we focus on the visibility and also direct engagements. So we will leverage our own website, Enterprise website, and Green Price's official website. Also, we would post on social media like LinkedIn and Instagram to target our business clients. About the offline side, we focus on building trust and direct connection. So we would participate in tech exhibitions like InnoX so that we could show our customers and show our business clients our ideas and to target potential business clients. Also, we will be collaborating with co-working spaces so that our target will also be startups and also SMEs because they have a higher entry demand. So by this comprehensive strategy, we could acquire customers more and also we could build our brand credibility.
So like our project, Work for Investment, let me walk you through our financial analysis. And it will show that we are more than just a solution to a social challenge. This is also a profitable and sustainable business. Here is our three main revenue streams: food sales, subscription fee, and ESG impact report. The food sale makes up the majority of 75%. We also make a 10-year profit projection. To underpin that projection, we recognize 4 key drivers. First, we do not rely on the single revenue stream. Subscription fee and ESG impact report help us gain high margin income. Second, our 3-day replenishment cycle ensure that there is a high repurchase rate and the predictable revenue. Third, we utilize AI to optimize our operation and the inventory turnover. Last but not least, mandatory ESG disclosure maintain a stable market demand for our solution. Look at our projection, we reach a break-even point at the 11th month. Moving to year 2, our profit go to $250,000. From then, we expect a consistent growth. By year 10, our profit grew to 1.6 million Hong Kong dollars. And our 10-year profit figure is 24%. So, how to bring it to market? Here, we propose an implementation of investment of Hong Kong dollar 1.5 million totally for 12 months of runway. Here, we invite our management committee to spec our Petrify project with 1 million innovation fund. And the investor, you sitting here, we know that you care Hong Kong's sustainable future. Please support us with 0.5 million Hong Kong dollars. Here shows how we will allocate this primary capital. 20% of them go to one-time setup costs, and 80% of them go to the ongoing operation expense, where the revenue conversion happens. For the setup costs, we will allocate them to platform development, warehouse and logistics, legal and marketing. It supports us to launch with the right infrastructure, compliance, and early stage market traction. of them go to purchase and inventory, which ensure our product availability. 30% of them go to general and administrative. It supports our day-to-day execution. And 15 go to logistics and warehouse. It ensures the order fulfillment. 10% of them go to R&D, which strengthen our AI model to focus the market demand so that it could maximize our inventory turnover. And the remaining 10% go to the marketing, which will build up a strong brand image and we can attract more clients. So overall speaking, this is a disciplined use for our funds to support our stable launch and scalable growth. To sum up our project, there is a collision with more and more food waste in Hong Kong, but limited landfill capability. So our project here can help Hong Kong reduce food waste for 2,000 tons per year. And more than a solution, we are building a standard, a sustainable business model for a more circular economic system in Hong Kong. Beyond social impact, our project delivers 31% return on investment. For green price, we show a strong synergy effect by cooperating with those top higher corporate clients. We can increase our brand visibility. So it will drive green price B2B sales by 12% annually. In other words, our project shows that successful in business and social impact can go hand in hand. Finally speaking, please support and join us. Together, we can turn the food surplus to corporate value. Together, we can create a more sustainable, a cleaner Hong Kong. Thank you. And we are now open to your questions.